Ollie and I have been very lucky as Ents officers because our time on the JCSU has been marked by the opening of West Court and the brewery room in particular. And I think Ollie and I have done a fair bit to drive crowds towards the brewery room, but we haven't necessarily looked that much into opening up the smoking area into the brewery room, the outside of it. So do you guys have any ideas for what could be done to utilise that space? Because I think it's a really good space where you can be quite creative.
I'm not sure of the logistics, but something I've always thought about that area is just that if you could get a massive screen and a projector set up, it'd be a great place, especially in summer term when things are a bit more chill. Just get like massive film screenings going if we can do licensing for that. But just get people out there when it's warmer. Just have everyone there, like get popcorn, stuff like that going, and just have like a nice wholesome evening when we're meant to be revising.
So I think it could act quite easily as an extension of the brewery room, kind of spilling out into there and also onto the lawn outside, especially in the summer. I guess not so much in the winter because it's quite cold and a bit wet and damp out there, but yeah, we could extend kind of box space out there, looking into as well, just making sure that the steps are safe and people don't fall down them, obviously. Yeah.
And any kind of
Any
kind of music recitals could be held there, or kind of like freshers plays, like very small scale ones. It might be a really nice space for that.
Yeah. I think we need to address the issue of Callum's drunkenness as well, and maybe have someone escort him down the stairs every time, just in case. Fair point. Maybe I'll be good.
I've actually got a quick question for you guys. So recently, there's been a few changes. Well, sometimes the college have. Well, recently there's been a bit of an issue over party permits and also over the BOP room, where it was decided sort of quite suddenly that party permits weren't going to be allowed and the BOP room was going to be restricted. So Mary and Ollie did a great job of negotiating new guidelines for that. How would you deal with a potentially adversarial conversation with college, and is there anything you would do in particular to get about that?
Firstly, I'd let Nina do the talking. But I mean, I've got strong feelings about this because we were having the party at the start of term when some guy randomly walks in off the street because he's got no idea there's a party going on and is in our house yelling at freshers and us about the fact there's a party going on, and it's just not a nice feeling to having him taking pictures over your back wall and stuff like that. Is like, I've got strong feelings about the way the permit system works in relation to letting the community know what's going on, and also like it shouldn't be used to restrict us having fun. It should be used to let us have fun in a reasonable manner to the rest of college and the rest of the community. So I try and emphasise that kind of stuff, try and make sure that it's not about you can't do this, it's more about you can do this but you have to do it in this way.
I think it's really important to kind of go into negotiations with the college in a kind of really open and non-hostile manner, because it's really easy to get kind of riled up about they're taking away our right to have fun. But it's more important that we're seen rather than children as adults with equal negotiating rights and with the right to have fun, I guess. And it's also really important that we respect the people around us, so kind of respecting the use of party permits as a way to allow other people to live a noise-free life. Yeah.
I think building on the noise thing, I think it's quite important that everybody knows what's going on. So if there is a party going on, that everyone around knows that it's happening and people are okay with it and invited, so they're not exclusive. And yeah, with the use of the brewery room in particular, making sure that all members of the undergraduate community know about it and know that there will be slightly more noise maybe on one particular night, but it's not going to be every night. It's another important thing. But yeah, it's just about letting people know.
Was there another question? Or no? Amazing. Thanks so much, guys.